Hey guys, it's Hima here, and I've got Chart of the Week, a FAANG update for you. Today's Wednesday, February 5th, 2020. Now before we take a look at the charts, important reminder that trading and investing can be extremely risky business, therefore it's your responsibility to evaluate any information, opinion, advice, or other content contained in this video. So I am back from my 2-week trip to India. It was amazing and awesome, and I am refreshed and ready to dive back into these crazy markets. So the FAANG stocks are a really important group of stocks for looking at technology. While they are one area, they don't cover every industry, they are definitely highly followed. And a lot of you trade these stocks outright or trade options on these stocks. That's what you tell me. That's why I'm here with an update. So here we've got Facebook, and this is the daily time frame. So every one of these candlesticks represents 1 day of price action. On the bottom is my RSI Power Zones indicator. And here you can see that the way that price has been moving in an uptrend, it experienced a recent setback. Now, Facebook did report earnings recently, and this was likely in reaction to that. But notice a couple things. One is that price has been rallying higher, but not yet able to get above the old bottom from January 27th. So that's why this blue line here is now dashed instead of solid. It's a tested resistance, but it hasn't been cleared yet. On the downside, 199 to 193 is a really nice cushion of support. I'd actually rather see Facebook dive back into that area once more, and then that would likely be a great place for long-term accumulation for the next big higher move. Now, the last time I did a really long-term look at Facebook, I had come up with key timing points out in the spring. These are detailed in your Flash Tribe tip in the Tribe portal, so you can get the exact dates there if you come in and look at this video soon enough and grab the information to the left of the video. Moving along, let's take a look at Apple. Here's the daily chart of Apple. The actual correction in price has been more of a time correction, meaning the market's just kind of going sideways, making a broadening pattern, higher highs and lower lows. And all of this is just eating up time on the chart. Now that's a good thing if you're long Apple, because this is potentially giving you a chance to get back in. One thing that points to that is that the low on February 3rd had an RSI Power Zones value very, very close to that of December 3rd. So 2 months exactly to the day, and very comparable oversold readings. Oversold within the context of this bull trend, right? So if you keep an eye on Apple, I would want to see a closing break above the latest all-time high to suggest that we might be in the next leg higher. Now here's the really, really crazy thing, and I'm going to be detailing this in my monthly group coaching live with members later today, but I kid you not, the last time I did a deep long-term look at Apple, I came up with the key timing point marked by this purple line out here. Again, that's in the Flash Tribe tip in your Hima Reddy Tribe portal. The crazy thing is that analysis was done back around Thanksgiving. And then with the latest price action that's developed, my subsequent forecast is actually doubling up on that exact same date. So not only did a forecast a few months ago suggest this time out in March, a recent forecast has as well. So they're clustering, they're making a stronger case for a big turnaround that date. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Big picture, let this correction in Apple play out. Watch for an opportunity to take advantage of the next upside move if we get a closing daily break above the all-time high. Now we look at the daily chart of Amazon. Now Amazon, when you squish up the data, you can see it has just now returned back to the previously established all-time high from the fall of 2018, so some time ago. Now, there's been a couple days of consolidation around that high, and price is starting to move higher. It's for that reason that in the latest study on stocks, I put Amazon in the uptrend now sideways buy on breakout category. The breakout being of this small range. Now, I would like to see a daily closing break above 20-50-50 to take action on that buy recommendation. If we don't get a closing daily break above that level, that you might want to watch out for another dip lower into all this vast space that created this gap. And I'll go through the details of what those support levels are in the monthly group coaching live. Now, the market timing that I had for Amazon based on my last long-term analysis is still in play. It's still out in April. Again, your Flash Tribe tip has the details. Moving to the chart of Netflix, I'm on the weekly chart now. And you can see that the latest advance from the September 2019 lows is approaching old highs from July 2019, April 2019, and October 2018 that all cluster together around the $385 level. Very, very strong area of support. Now, for reasons based in Gann methodology, if a resistance level gets tested a fourth time, it's very likely to break out, less likely to hold. Now, it's not a guarantee, but it's a high probability. So this time, if Netflix gets to those levels, I do expect that it will maybe pause, but that it will eventually break higher. I would rather wait to see that break, though, before trying to accumulate any positions now. So what we're looking for is a weekly closing break above this entire cluster. And the highest of these is at 386.80, back from October 2018. The key timing from my last detailed analysis of Netflix is still in play for out in April. All right, last but not least, we have Google. Now, when I did my long-term analysis of Google back around Thanksgiving, I had come up with the key timing point that wasn't out in the spring. It was actually for the month of January. January 23rd to be exact. And check it out, guys. We got a high on January 22nd, in line with RSI pushing up into the bull resistance power zone. I love it when my trifecta comes together. Now, since then, we've had several days of sideways price action. But as you can see, I have bound the price action. I've put barriers on it, and that makes it a lot more easy to analyze to be ready for whether price breaks up or down. At this point, I see evidence for both. It's unclear, so I would just monitor this range and watch for a daily closing break in either direction to better manage your existing positions in Google or look for new ones. All right, that's the update here on FAANG. I'll be going much deeper and more granular in our monthly group coaching live later today. Look forward to seeing my members there. Catch you all soon. You can sign up at himareddy.com/gift to get my hot, timely, actionable updates as soon as I publish right to your inbox.